shut your mouth and start doing your homework. Is that an A or a C or what letter is that? Fix it.
No.
I've never seen an A with that looks like a C.
Because that's how I write.
Start over.
They can't know everything.
No, I know what's right and what's wrong. Just do your homework.
That's how I always did.
We're going to a bad spot with this whole homework thing.
Yeah,
Because you
I
don't...
can't write an A.
Frank, start your homework now.
Then let me write my A.
You write your A, you're going to sit in the naughty chair.
Naughty chair? Why? For what?
Erase it, Frank. Dude, don't cry over writing a word. This is ridiculous. You know what? Sit down.
What do I get in there for?
You heard what I said. Get in
I
there.
don't know what I'm going to do.
You're in timeout. Look at me. You're in timeout for giving me a tough time in homework and for not correcting your A. Giving me a problem on making an A. That's why you're now in timeout. You're in timeout for 7 minutes, pal. And most off you're in timeout for is because you're just a little whiny brat. You gonna break my chair? Don't break my chair, Frank. You're being a little whiny brat, Frank, over simple homework.
Dad, you are letting your anger get the better of you.
That's how I remember. I always write it.
Stop crying now. You sound ridiculous, Frank.
Frank.
Shut your mouth.
Babe.
I don't want to hear him whining.
You just can't, though.
He stopped. It worked. You're in timeout for whining and for not listening about what I needed you to do with your homework. That's why you're in timeout. Now you can get up. And don't whine.
I want to make my A.
So you continue to whine.
Frank, you need a homework assignment. Communication 101. Frank, that was just so unfair. You and I need to talk as soon as possible.
They can't know everything.
No, I know what's right and what's wrong. Just do your homework.
That's how I always did.
Shut your mouth and start doing your homework. You're in timeout for giving me a tough time in homework and for not correcting your A. And most off you're in timeout for is because you're just a little whiny brat. You gonna break my chair? Don't break my chair, Frank. You're being a little whiny brat, Frank.
You spoke to him with no respect.
I was angry. I don't accept him whining.
You used language that was abusive.
It's just in this situation.
Frank,
I was frustrated.
You need to check yourself, Frank. What I just saw go on there was destructive. It was so negative. You don't recognise the fact that he's whining because he's frustrated and he's in a place right now that he's finding difficult. Danielle, what's your intake on this?
You're always like that with him.
I want everything.
He whines every day, and every day, that is how you handle his whining.
You have a very bright, funny, sensitive child, and you see how well Frank responds to positive praise. Why on earth, Frank, would you not want to give that to your child on a daily basis?
I don't want to be negative. I don't want to go this route. I knew I was going to have a moment like this, and maybe I needed to have a moment like this.
You're the parent, Frank. You can change it. That is why we are doing this.
The way I've done it, I don't like it. I have intentions to change. It's going to be tough, but, you know, I'm willing to do it. After seeing the DVD, I realized that I do need to take a more positive approach.
Has this piece been an eye-opener for you?
It sure has. It's bad, but I feel a good going to come about it. I do.
So what we're going to do is reinforce some of the issues here so we can have you back on track, all right?
Okay.
The first thing that I wanted to do was to pull Dad aside and let him work on his relationship with young Frank. Frank, explain to Dad what that chart's all about.
It's me and my feelings.
I took Frank and young Frank into his bedroom so that he could explain what the happy and sad faces were all about. What this chart's going to do is going to open up communication between you and Frank.
Okay.
It's going to open up that door for you to say, hey, buddy, look, I see you got a sad face there. Look, explain to Daddy why you was feeling sad.
We had a bad homework day.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
OK. Boom, automatically you're in a conversation where the two of you are talking so that it's bringing you two closer together.
Sure. I think the feelings chart is an excellent way to have Frank express his emotions. I think it's great. It really tells me how you feel. And I'll check your chart each night before you go to bed. I want you to know the importance of me knowing about how you feel, because it means a lot to me. I want you to be comfortable with me. And I don't want to yell anymore.
I think my dad's coming nicer to me.
When you two talk to each other, you talk in the proper way that each other can understand. You don't whine. This is what whining is. I know thing.
See, I can't understand that.
And when Daddy can't understand, Daddy gets angry with you, and he shouldn't get angry with you.
Daddy's definitely going to work on controlling myself to allow myself to hear you. Daddy doesn't like the fact that he did get upset with you to the point where I was very angry. I do apologize. Daddies can apologize too.
This was a big step. Dad apologising to his son. He's making progress.
So can you work with me on it?
I'll try.
Good, because I will try too. I feel like I've hit a reset button. I feel like I kind of have a new beginning. I have a new start, a new approach to things.
When you hear him moaning and whining, and you think, oh my God, I'm getting irritated by that, just ignore that and come straight in with the encouragement. There are lots of praise. And that's all stuff that's going to build Frank's confidence.
I do have that inside of me and the ability to do it. Just leave everything at that front door and just pull the good stuff out.
Young Frank had some homework to do, and Dad sat with him and gave him encouragement.
This is a spelling test. You ready? Weather.
There was no firm undertones of making Frank feel intimidated by him.
You're writing with some confidence there, huh?
I know. I like it.
Frank's pleased with himself when he achieves his goals, but Frank beams when his dad gives him praise.
100%. Yeah. I felt good after his homework. He was proud of himself, and I think the approach worked. Very proud of you. Thank you.